Okay, we are back and we are at our three-doored home. A little bit strange to get on and it be the middle of the night, but, you know, without a bed, that's how it's going to be for a little while. Check up on our beautiful home base to start. Ooh, an eclipse. Well, we have a lot to handle now, a lot that we could be doing. I think since it's nighttime, we should start by digging a little bit more, maybe finding some iron, and waiting for this to build up so we can get some more food. And then once it's daytime, maybe get some bread, and maybe we can explore. We can go to that village over yonder. We could look in a couple other directions. Maybe go back to the cave. I guess we'll just see how it goes. Maybe we check how to make a shield. Ah, we only need one iron for a shield. That's perfect. A good starting offhand. We'll definitely need this in the caves. Since we don't have any health, we will need it right now. But yeah, let's just go ahead and keep digging down our big mine shaft. See how far down we can get. Ah, we actually already ran into something. This whole time we were this close to some sort of cave system, maybe? I guess we're about to find out. Like we're right at water level, so... this could be the same Dripstone cave area that we came through from the other side. This could get interesting. I don't know how long we're going to be able to go down with our mine shaft if we're hitting the water here, but I guess we could work around it. Definitely want to be mindful of our health. We have not died yet, and I don't plan to. I'm considering the idea of making maybe some sort of graveyard every time I die, just to commemorate each death. I may regret that if I end up dying too much, who knows. I want to be careful here. You know, I want to say you can duck down on those little magma areas to not take any damage and still be able to breathe. But since I'm not 100% on that, maybe I'll wait until I have a little bit more health before I go through with that. I'm also feeling like I should have researched on how best to navigate going through water, maybe. But maybe I'll just try to make some sort of little makeshift bridge. Okay. Let's see, we didn't bring any stairs with us. I don't know how far out that water's really going to be going, so maybe we can get under it. Maybe we can make some sort of glass encasement to continue on our mineshaft downwards. But I think since it's still not daytime, maybe I'll turn all of these into planks and build out a little structure that I was thinking about. So I did say I wanted to add some character to the mineshaft itself. Don't know exactly where I want to start, but I do want to be able to see the top of it. Yeah, that looks good enough. I'm going to dig out the sides here. Pillars all the way down, but it gives off the illusion of a real mine shaft. We have a nice little wooden structure look. Maybe in the future we could add fences or some other details that make this look a little bit more convincingly like a mine shaft holding up the tunnel. We'll see how that goes, but it is daytime, so we work on the priority, which is definitely food right now. I guess the highest sections just give us the most wheat. And ideally I get to a point where I don't have to tear them down so early like this. I can let them grow fully. I have a backlog. I'm sure I'll get far past that point eventually. But for now, take everything that we have, we'll replant every bit of seed that we took up. I'll see how much that gave us, and as much as I would love to do husbandry and work on stuff around our little camp, I think I want to go exploring, so hopefully I have enough food here to keep me safe for a while. How do I do this? Drag it along. Yeah, 11 loaves of bread, that'll be really good. Alright. With that in mind, I think we put up a couple things and then we maybe go check out that village. I even feel strong enough to sprint right now, so I think I'll do that. Something tells me I'm going to be getting very used to this terrain. Hey there, pigs. Actually don't even know the name of the biome I'm in. Looks like savanna. Okay, cool. So started in a cool little savanna biome. I was pretty curious to see what was over in this direction last time. Looks like a lot of savanna as far as the eye can see. Which, you know, I'm happy with. Oh, that almost looks like a structure on top of that mountain. Can't quite tell. Maybe I try to get a better angle over here before we go to the village. Now, I don't know how many nights it's been now, but we're still not sleeping. Ooh, some iron. Definitely take that. So, since we're still not sleeping, I don't want to be caught out in nighttime without anywhere to sleep. I know for a normal Minecraft run, a village would be a humble boon to anyone running. Because, you know, there'd be a lot they could take from the chests. They can maybe sleep in the beds. I will be doing none of that. As per the rules that I laid out in the last episode, can't exploit villagers. So that includes stealing from them. And I'm not going to sleep in their beds either, because I feel like I need to earn my bed whenever I go on my bed quest. I'm not quite ready to do. I'm going to feel good enough to go on a bed quest once I have maybe full iron armor and a full stack of food. Then I can go to the jungle. Actually, a lot of places that I could go to. I could maybe go to a icy biome to look for an igloo. Those have beds that generate naturally. We could go for cave for a monster room. Maybe some chests would have some string. Maybe even go somewhere crazy like the deep dark where I could find wool just naturally generating on the ground. Turn that into a bed. Yellow flower, not too bad. Okay, so I think this is what I was looking at. It's not a structure, but it is interesting. Yeah, nice little peak here. Looks like that might be the jungle biome in that direction. That might be a plains biome, which is interesting too. But this is what I'm really concerned with right now. Our very first village. I would love to get to the point where I could have a bunch of name tags and I could protect the village and name all the villagers. Make a little, like, faux story around it, sort of. It might be fun. That'll be a long time coming, I think. Go through that bread faster than I thought. Look at that. Got an iron golem. Ooh, wow. We're next to a cave. Out there, dude. You don't want to get stuck down there. Wow, this place is overrun with weeds. So the plan eventually, or I shouldn't say the plan, it's one of my mandates, is that I have to protect villagers. And that includes sectioning off, making a big wall around every village that I come across so that I can protect them from zombie raids. For more detail, my mandates, seen here, are fun little extra challenges that I added to my Forever world that are more in the spirit of vegan activism. Curing zombie villagers will take a long time since I need a potion of weakness, which requires spider's eyes, and since I can't kill spiders or witches, I can only get them from desert temples. Fortifying villages will be simple, but I'm prioritizing my own bed and home first. Liberating allays and hoglins are the reason I'm allowing myself to exploit pillagers and piglins, who are considered sentient, but by stealing from them, I'm disrupting their large-scale captivity practices. And lastly, while I'm liberating farm animals from villages, I won't be stealing from villagers, as they aren't hostile and their farms are more small-scale and just for their own survival. Eventually, it'd be nice if I could, make the villages look nice. And I'm gonna let this cow out. My first liberation of an animal. I would imagine if I was a villager, I would be a little bit concerned seeing a stranger run through with an axe or a sword, but I come in peace, I promise. Oh wow, this is interesting. Doorway leading right into a huge ravine. I think I will fix that for you, my guy. Or girl. Make sure a creeper doesn't blow up there, otherwise you're toast. Yeah, this is a nice little village. Eventually I want to name them, but I feel like that can't come yet. I need to give it some more character, maybe fix up the houses and maybe make a house of my own. Geez, it looks like every direction I look, I just see jungle or savanna. That house is a little far away, isn't it? Interesting. Ooh, the sun's already going down. I should probably get back. But, looks like another ruined portal over there. And maybe, I don't know. Can't tell, maybe some plains over there as well. So as it stands right now, I definitely feel like my first little bed quest will probably be through the surrounding jungles. If I'm even right, and those are jungle biomes, I'm technically not sure. But I think the only thing that I can get from jungle biomes as far as a bed would be in the temples where there's tripwire hooks. I can get string from them. I think if my math is right, I would need 9 string from the tripwire hooks. Make 3 wool for 1 bed. So I'll head on back for now. Hopefully I don't get caught out. Ooh, yeah, get him. Good one. There's a whole pack. This is actually a pretty cool little area, maybe to build something. I still don't know where I want to have my first home. Once I have a bed, I think is when I'm going to build my first actual main base outside of this little starter one. Maybe it's around time I make a sign. Something fun that I thought I could do, since this is going to be a forever world, is make a sign and number every single main base or temporary base that I make. Give them each a unique name, and then maybe I can make some sort of montage video showing them off in the far future. Could be interesting. I think I'm going to try it. Maybe I'll actually do a little bit of organization as I wait for these to grow, so... Okay, that took just a minute. Honestly, I wasn't quite sure with what I wanted to do with everything, but this is going to be, for now, kind of like a unprocessed blocks chest. This is going to be a keepsake important items chest. This is going to be like ore or structures, I suppose. This is just going to be stuff or miscellaneous stuff maybe. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll have better organization eventually. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to hang on to everything here. And I think I'm going to make a few more tools. Okay, I'm happy enough with that for now. I think we take what we have and we try to navigate the bottom of our mine shaft. Guess I can try this now. That definitely works. Still feels a little risky, but I think I'll travel like this for now. Ooh, there's a lot of iron here. I could really use it, but I don't really know how to take it. Ooh, there's some lapis over there as well. Just stick to the plan, keep going down this direction, and get rid of the water as we go, maybe. Where did that come from? Is this an open cavern? It is. That's funny, this whole time I couldn't even tell this was an actual cave. Well, this is perfect. This is how we get all the ore. Feel a little bit better now that we have a shield. We could even try using against this creeper here. I don't know if I did that right. Seemed like it worked. I might have been pretty far away. Ah, I didn't. I think I may have been thinking of a different version or something. Again, a learning experience. Okay, well, now that we know that this is an actual cave, not full of water, actually pretty sweet. Probably the most interesting looking dripstone cave I've ever explored, actually. We have a lot of torches, so I think we light it up. Uh-oh. My first true adversary. Spider. Don't have a great plan in place for that yet. Spiders are considered sentient according to my rules. Spiders are considered sentient due to their cognitive reasoning, which makes them particularly difficult for me. I don't have a great plan to deal with them yet, as I can't harm them or trap them, and they climb walls. In the future, I may build small towers to stand on, or tunnels to go into with trapdoors, but for now, I'll be trying to avoid them. I think I just keep my distance for now. Oh, this place is really cool. I feel like I don't even have to go outside anymore with all this interesting cave exploring. Ooh, this keeps going. I'm at the point where I'm worried I'm going to lose my way, so I don't want to get too far off. Okay. Feeling a little threatened. I need to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, this place is sweet. I think this place may need a name as my very first actual dripstone cave. Well, I guess we had one other, but this one feels a lot more legitimate. This might be the same one, actually, now that I think about it. That may be the worst bridge anyone's ever built. I should have seen that coming. Copper seems very abundant, and I don't have a great use for it right now. I actually don't even know what copper can be used for outside of things like lightning rods. Well, and statues, like I think I mentioned. Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. We go back to get our stuff, and we can't take too long. Oh, and it's a beautiful day too. I don't want to be down in the zombie-infested caves collecting all my gear. We must try. I make it out of this. This is a miracle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do I have sword? Some arrows sticking out of me. Yeah, I think this one is gonna be for the record books. I think I should write down this death. That's pretty funny. I thought I made it. I thought I made it. I should have just run. That's okay. So I think the plan is grab and go this time, fast as possible. Oh my gosh, no wonder I died. There's 3 of them down here. I got my shield. There's some stuff, there's some stuff. Do I have anything to build up with? I don't, but I think I grab and run. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. You know, I think I'm counting this as one death. It shall hence be forth known as the death in the caves. No, that's not good enough. The Genesis Drippy Death. This is just a death sentence. If I can make it out alive here, I'll be happy. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is a win. Let's get out of here. Woo! Well, got my boots back. I have 8 raw iron. I have my shield. I have my 2 bread. I have my iron pickaxe. Wasn't so bad at all, actually. Even have my torches and my bucket. And this string... you see, I do have a rule in place that if there is ever a situation where I do not cause a death sentient creature, like a spider, I can pick up their discarded items. I definitely didn't cause it, but it doesn't feel right. They didn't just start fighting each other. So I think in this case, we're going to say no to that string. We're going to give it back to any of the spiders down there that might need it. Our string needs to come from our bed quest. Yeah, that's basically how this will be working. Anything that we want to get that comes from an animal, we need to get from completely discarded means. Can't be our fault. It needs to be in a chest, or likewise. So anytime we get a book made out of leather, and it's also the same reason why you cannot trade for anything from traders, because, you know, supply and demand. So, that left me a little shaken, dying 3 times. I think maybe I'll make a sign to commemorate this first death. Yeah, I think we need to get some more wood. Luckily, we're not too far away. And we need to remember how to make a sign. I think it's just wooden planks and sticks. Not 100% sure. This is definitely that same sheep. What's up, buddy? Oh, no. Stay away from our friend. The dangers of collecting wood at night. Ooh, what's that? Baby zombie. These are quite hard to hit. I'm actually not even sure if I'm going to go through with that whole graveyard idea yet, but just in case I do, let's commemorate this death. What day was it on? Day 6? That might be fun to do too. Yeah, perfect. 3 signs. Where are we going to put it? Go ahead and put it up here for now. Day 6, death. Genesis. Ooh, the all caps is a little bit intimidating. Day 6, death. Genesis, drippy. Do I call it day 6 death, or do I call it first death? Maybe we call it death number 1. Day 6. Yeah, that'll do. And then right out front of the house, I think we deserve a sign. The Tri-Door Shack, Tri-Door Cave, Tri-Door Hut, Tri-Door Refuge. Yeah, the Tri-Door Refuge. Call it MH for main house number 1. Tri-Door Refuge, because this is very much a refuge, isn't it? I feel like I'm being attacked from every angle. And I'm probably starting to go insane since I haven't slept for a few days. Is there a way to sort by just iron stuff? Okay, so obviously chestplate, armor, tools. We already have 1 pickaxe. I don't see a reason why we would need anything else. Shears aren't super important to us. Eventually it would be nice to collect things like glow lichen or leaves, just to add some decoration, but for now I think I'm going to prioritize this. Since we have just enough for a chest plate, I think we make it. Look at that. We look beautiful. And it must be daytime. Day 7. I know I keep doing this, but I am in desperate need of food again, so let's go ahead and take everything that we can. I really should have been growing this in lanes in the meantime, but not too worried about it. I didn't die because I ran out of food, I died because I was stupid. Next time I'm going to be more careful going into a cave. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of strict rules, but I do like having things that will have long payouts in the future. So maybe I will go with the whole graveyard idea. Have a name for different deaths, or at least number them. And Genesis Trippy is quite a name to start off on. I feel like I heard a white-winged dove call, actually. Just my favorite bird call in real life. Whoops. Yeah, that sounds very similar. Okay, do I have enough wood? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a chest to go out here, just a single chest. 64 wheat, that is not bad. Bread for days. You know, they say to have a varied diet. Maybe I'll want to consider some berries eventually. Here's a list of all the food I can have as a vegan in Minecraft. Bread is a pretty solid choice, but surprisingly the very best foods in Minecraft are accidentally vegan, like the golden carrot, or some of the suspicious stew. Okay, very cool, very cool. I think we're just about at the point where we want to consider starting our bed quest. I think we just need full iron armor, like I was saying, so think we go back down into the caves. Alright. Yes, we collect every bit of iron we see here. Oh, I'm so happy we have this shield now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be good. I don't know if there's any use for this block, dripstone block. I know dripstone can be used to collect lava, I believe, which could be used as a fuel source. But beyond that, I really have no idea. The dripstone block itself, I also have no idea. What is that noise? Other than terrifying. Oh, probably that Enderman. As a reminder, I don't consider Endermen sentient, as they operate more like zombies with no cognitive reasoning and wander aimlessly. So eventually, I will need to start taking them down to collect the Eyes of Ender. Strongholds are one of the only good ways for me to find books, but they are also the only source of ink sacs, and in turn, the only source for the book and quill. How much do we have now? 23. Not bad. Really not bad. That might be enough for a set. But I think I'll look a little bit longer. Just to see if we have any more around here. Not you again. Oh, there's two of them. Have a shield. Don't be afraid to use it. There we go. Turn them on each other. That's the way it should happen. Starting to feel dangerous. Oh boy. I should have built the pillar earlier, but got a little worried there. What do I call that one? Definitely learning a valuable lesson. That this game is a little bit more treacherous than I remember. Look at him just standing there, menacingly. How do I do this? I know I don't have a lot of time. Maybe I need to pick up a block. A block or two. I think I just run for it. Ah. Try to get out of that. Okay, as long as we have our iron, I'm happy, and we do. Go ahead and clear this out. Okay. We will organize later. Let's just continue to light this place up, take whatever we have left, and make like a leaf. Apparently we're not skilled enough not to die. I think part of it is me recording for the first time, so probably overthinking things and moving a little slower than I would otherwise. What I'm trying to say is, I'm a god gamer, normally. I think if we go any further down, we're getting greedy, aren't we? Yeah, this just keeps moving. And we head back. 33 is definitely enough for now. But we'll remember what's off in this direction and use this to get more iron in the not too far off future. Alright. I don't think I'll forget. Typically I'm pretty good with directions. I have a good sense of direction, but maybe before too long I should come back down here and make signs or something so I can lead myself back to that area. Alright. Looks a little foggy and ominous out here. I suppose we will commemorate our second death. We'll call it Drip Reloaded, the second drip. Drip 2. Yeah, I like Drip 2. Leave it simple. We might go up to Drip 1000 in the in the future. But for now, we do Drip 2. Alright, look at all this iron that we got. Can definitely make some cool stuff now. We want some boots. We want some pants. We want a helmet. We will replace our golden boots. And look at that. Full iron armor. You know, I think I'll put these boots in here too. They were our very first armor. Our golden boots. Maybe we'll name them eventually as well. And I think one more thing I want to do. There we go. Much more convenient. As long as there's no zombies following me up this ominous mine shaft. Climb up to the top of our watchtower. See if we can see any spooky sights. Ooh. Alright, well I think this is where we end it. I think when we start the new session, it's going to be just about time to go on a bed quest. Maybe go to the jungle, see if we can find some string, and see if we can finally start sleeping. Then we can look into building our first real home.